Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have day 8 of the July craft challenge, so let's jump into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on this video. Today we have day 8 of our July craft challenge of create a card every day. I did want to say thank you so much to everyone who's joining in. We really do love watching and seeing your videos and your pictures of the cards you've been making. If you are joining in, or maybe this is the first video and you want to join in, please feel free to do so. You don't have to do every single day in July, or if you wanted to, you could catch up. We are on day 8. I wanted to challenge myself because we regularly get asked about the craft hauls that we do, what we do with the products, do we use them, do they just kind of sit there? And I wanted to show you that we do use all of the products that we get. Yes, we have an awful lot of craft hauls, but we don't buy for the sake of buying, we buy because we plan to use them. And it also pushes me to actually make some cards as well. Sometimes I can get into a little bit of a rut and I don't actually end up making anything. So this is really making me push myself to make every single day. For today's video, I thought we would use one of the Hunkydory card making kits that we've got. Today we're going to be using the sporting silhouettes. I just randomly picked it out of the Hunkydory sets that I've got. I have looked at this and everything that I use will be from a craft haul, which I will copy into the description box. I haven't made anything from this one as of yet. I bought it in a sale that they had. If I remember rightly, I did quite like the images on here. It's just not a set that I've got round to using yet. So let's have a look at what we've got and try to pick something. If you do enjoy this video and like watching these, maybe you enjoy watching craft hauls, then please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help us to grow our channel. And we do a little happy dance in the background too. It makes me really, really happy, like genuinely happy when I see that I've got a new subscriber. What do I want? Do you know what I might use? I might have a go with one of the football pictures. Purely because it's my partner's birthday coming up in September. And I might make the card for him. I might do him the fishing one actually. I quite like that one. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I'm going to go for this sentiment. To the perfect catch. I'm going to use this sentiment that's up the top here. I'm going to use this square set of toppers here. Now, these are the die cut ones from Hunkydory. Love the die cut products that they have. They're always absolutely beautiful. They do make it a lot easier to use as well. And then with these kits, so you always get some of the toppers and then you get the backing cards as well to go with it. You can just fold these in half to make yourself cards. I never do. My personal choice. I always use card blanks and cut into these because I find it makes my stash go further. But you can absolutely do whatever you want. More sailing. So we'll take the matching background. And what I like about the Hunkydory stuff is you don't have to do a lot to make a beautiful card. They do send you like an inspiration sheet so you can see some of the things that they've done. Sometimes I do like easel cards and things, but a lot of the time I tend to just do very nice but very basic cards. They're my preference. So yeah, let's move that to one side. Now I think that this topper is going to fit really nicely on a 6x6 card. I think anything smaller than that and it's just going to be topper. So let me grab a 6x6 card blank. There we go. So I have all of my card blanks just on a shelf on the side so I can keep a track of what sizes I've got. I use the Crafty UK card blanks. I really like them. I'm a bit lazy. I can make my own cards. I just prefer to buy them in. And I really like the quality of the Crafty UK. Yeah, that's not going to fit if I put that diagonally. So we will stick to just a very square card today. So I think I'm going to keep the big silhouette for a future card because there was a little fishing topper. Because this topper is so large, I'm going to stick to the more plainer background because that's only going to get hidden behind the topper anyway, so I might as well keep that for a smaller card. I'm going to grab my double-sided tape and I'm going to line the outside of the card with this. Now what I am thinking is in some of my might not even be Temu, it might have been SHEIN. I had some like washi stickers that had some references to fishing on them. I might grab a couple of those just to add on. I may change my mind once I pick them out, but it's definitely worth looking at. They're like newspaper clipping style. I think they're washi stickers really. But they may just add a little bit more depth to the card. So if this is your first video, this is the way I like to back my cards. I line my cards up with double-sided tape, or you can use like the tape runners or glue or whatever you do. I stick on my really big piece of card and then I trim around it. I just find it easier for me. Though I actually lined that edge up quite well, to be fair. That doesn't need a lot of trimming at all. I've literally just taken a slither off that end, which is great. And then I'm going to come in here, keeping as tight up to the card blank as I can. Now you can absolutely pre-cut this to size, that's absolutely fine. I just have problems with my nerves that causes me to get the shakes quite a bit, so I find it very hard to line things up. So I do it this way purely because I find it easier to do it. There we go. That is my card lined, and then I'm going to save this for another project when I use that. Now I'm going to grab my box that has these stickers in. You have to give me a minute because they're quite low down. Oops. Try not to wreck the place while I do it. And now I've just knocked you, I'm so sorry. Oh, and again, dear me. So this is just an old sweet tub. I like to reuse things if I can. And it's got loads of stickers in there. But these are the ones I'm talking about. I have used them on a couple of my other cards. But some of these have like fishing references to them. So like that one. Or there's that one. That's that one anyway. That's another fishing style one. So is that one. So put these want a new box really because the packet is split. It was split when it came, I think. So these are the three that I've got. It's good, oh, four, sorry. They're gonna kind of just sit in the background, to be fair, because this is the size of our topper. So I might use one and cut it in half and almost do something like that. And then stick that a little bit off centre there. With then the sentiment down here maybe. Or am I overcomplicating it? Will it look better just like that? I do really like it like that, but maybe the issue is that they were on the brown. Or do I just have it almost down the side, like one down each side? Try and get them level. I'm going to do it like that. Put that over there. Right. Let's do it like that. Let's go for it. Why not? You only live once, don't you? So let's try and get this off this backing. Trying to follow the lines. There we go. They're okay. They're not bad. And then, oh, there's my scent. I thought I'd lost my sentiment then. It was just hiding. I'm going to trim this off. And then one thing I don't like is this is black edged and you can see that white edging from where it's been cut. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to take my ink pad. This is the VersaFine and it dries really, really quickly. I just want to run this in my ink pad. Being very, very careful. I'm just going to blow it dry a little bit. And essentially all I've done in doing that is got rid of the white edge. Now I haven't absolutely like dug it in and gouged it or anything. I've just literally ran it very quickly in the ink. And now I'm just blowing it to make sure it dries. And just look at the difference. So now there's no white edging on there. Me doing that has just taken that whiteness off the edge. I just want to make sure it dries. I'm going to put that to one side for a minute because I don't need to use that just yet. I've got it all over my hands already now. And then I'm going to trim these down. Pop out. There we go. Now, I don't think I'm going to use this little one. Or am I? Oh, I don't know. Oh. Sometimes I can be a little bit indecisive. Now that to me is going to bug me. That's where one of the little notches is just taking off some of the colour. So, this is a little bit of cheating, but I've got a black Sharpie marker. Just going to colour that in. And just like that, that little black notch that you saw a minute ago is gone. Like magic. Sometimes you have to just be a little bit resourceful like that, just to get rid of it. I'm not going to go around these with the white, with the black, sorry. Because I think once these are all decoupaged up and levelled up, they should be okay anyway. Come on. Like that. Question is, do I then add that on like that? Followed by that in the middle. Why not? Why not? So let's get this trimmed down as well. Go. And I'm going to do the same with the inside. Go. And again, I'm going to grab my black marker and just fill in where those notches have been, where they've taken some of the black off. There we go. Now let's start getting this laid up. So I think I'm going to layer this up. I think that I'm going to sit flat on this, and then I'm going to like double decoupage that. So let me get my foam tape. Now as you can see, this foam tape is wider than this frame. So what I'm going to actually do is cut off little strips to go round. And then that way it still fits. It's still going to do the decoupaging that I need it to without having to buy any like skinny tape or anything. I do have some little tiny square foam pieces. I don't find them the easiest to use because they're so small, so we shall stick to this. Apologies for any background noise. It's just me and the dog tonight, and she's decided she wanted to come visit, so go. There we go. So I'm going to stick this on here. I need to try and make it as level as I can without dropping it, preferably. In fact, I'm going to put that up a little bit further because I want to make room. It's finished sticking to everything. I want to make some room for the sentiment to go towards the bottom. There we go. And then I'm going to take this, and I have this. Is this going to be the right size? Nope, that's a bit too wide as well. I wanted this to ideally sit on here. Question is, how do I get it to do it? Just a little bit of this tacky glue, I think, will do the job. Let's just pulling that up there, isn't it? I've not put too much on, but that should be enough to hold it in place. And then this, I'm going to double decoupage up so that that sits like on top of it. So normally I would put my foam tape on the corners, but I'm going to actually put them on the edges. And then I will put a piece in the middle as well. Just like so. And then because I want them double thickness, I'm going to add another set of those on. That's even smaller than the first one. I think that's the only problem with using foam tape as opposed to foam pieces. Foam pieces, they're all the same size. Foam tape, you have to kind of guess or just be better at cutting the same size than me. But it'll do what I need it to do. I'm going to take my card and pop this on here. There we go. And then the last thing to do for this is to pop on this sentiment. That is now dry. And I'm going to double decoupage this one as well. It doesn't matter that there's a bit of ink on the back because that is on the back and no one's going to see it anyway. Oh no, there was ink on my desk. Oh no, it's coming off. There we go. To my perfect catch. And there we have it. There's just a bit of ink on my desk there, look. That is my card for day 8, is it? It is, it's day 8. I forgot what date was then. So that is my day 8 card of the July Craft Challenge. I hope you like this card and you've enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for everybody who is watching all of our videos. If you do like this, then please hit the thumbs up, press that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when we are posting any more. If you'd like to join in with the July Craft Challenge, then please feel free to do so. But other than that, thank you so much and I hope we see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.